Let's give them a minute to come back in, to shake their heads at my ineptitude. And
we are live, as Demo for Show would say. We are live.
There's a private chat that we can do as well. Join now with Restream and ecamm is live on LinkedIn.
There he is. There we are. There we are. A couple of people joining in, nice and early. They've caught us up.
Oh, we have Gareth. Hello, Gareth. Wait, let us know where you're joining us from, please, mate. We're having a bit of trouble, and I don't know what's going on. So you can. Are you on my page? You're on the Bearded Banter page. Where? What? Why? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm on Facebook now. Sorry.
There we go. There we go.
That's what I like to see. I bet now I'm not.
Now we're rolling. Now we're rolling.
I bet I'm not on YouTube or LinkedIn anymore. Now am I?
Oh. That's fine. You got more viewers here now.
Oh no, we got YouTube. Sean's back in the house.
Yeah, we are.
Sean, I remember last week or the week before, I said I'd send you some stickers. I do believe I remembered when I sat in here. For some reason, it popped back in my head. I can't remember. I think you sent me your address. If not, send it me again because I'll be looking at sending them this week. I forgot. My apologies, mate. Anyone else that I said I'd send stickers out? I was waiting for a few people to get back to me with their address. I know one did, and I think it was Sean. Good evening, sweet cheeks. Who's this? Who's this Facebook ninja? I would say go to Restream.
Sweet cheeks.
And what I'll do, I'll bring it up. Let me see if I can bring it up myself now on Facebook, and we can all look at who's being so lovely with us in the comments. It is Ollie Moore. Ollie Moore's in the house.
He's talking to me then, obviously.
Are you sweet cheeks? You're my lovely assistant today. We have got Ollie. Sai is in watching with you. Gareth's on my page. Cheers, buddy. And then Jay, it's back. Is back. We got Jay back in the house. We can't. It's not a party without Jay in the house. Just checked. We're on YouTube as well. Thank you, my good fellow. It is good to know. No worries and cheers, mate. I did send your address. Okay, thanks for that. And Thomas Atkinson is saying, well, he's giving us a little Titanic TV. Yes, sorry. Daniel, to everybody out there, my apologies for my ineptitude. That indeed calls for a bit of this. Yeah, that call for a Titanic TV. Oh, and Dan, do you know what else I've just done? I've just closed the internet behind this as well, as you just saw the page, which means I can't now access the list of Flat Cat Fridays, which I'll bring up in a minute. It's not a problem, but it just means more work now, doesn't it? You know what I'm like. Sean is saying, are you two chaps drinking any tasty beers this evening? Indeed, we will. I think we should. Are you having a drink with us, Dan? If you is that a water? Is that water? That's fair enough. It's still a drink. Where's Damo, or is this not the Beard Mail stream?
I take it that's Ollie. Is that Ollie?
Yeah, again. Ollie is it? You know, Ollie. He's one of them guys I love to hate. Do you know what I mean, Ollie? Glad you joined us.
He's a cheeky wee monkey.
He's a wee little monkey, that guy. Ricardo Brooks in showing us the anchor for the messes up. Right, I'm going to take a minute, and then
he's an anchor. I thought he was talking about Ollie. I thought he was calling Ollie something.
Yeah, I were and an anchor and a ship's anchor. I got it. Carlos Andres in the house. Good afternoon. Nice to be here. We're glad to have you, Carlos. Where are you checking in from, buddy? Let us know. I don't mean from Facebook and all that. I can see that, but I mean, where in the world dost thou live? Oh, it started. Thomas is on already with the team coffee. I didn't even ask Thomas. I didn't even ask yet, but now we have. We'll do it. Are you team tea or team coffee, or maybe you team water, like my lovely friend here next to me? Let me know in the comments what you're drinking. At the moment, I'm going to be team beer, and so this one's specially for Sean. We'll do this and then we'll get on with it, shall we? Let's check it out. Hello everybody, welcome to my show, Today, I'm going to show you how to make a healthy smoothie to keep you going through the weekend. Such a healthy bunch you are. No chance you juicy fruit want to be. We want pints, not pineapples. Well, I never. I keep going to the wrong one. Look at that. Yes, pints, not pineapples. Today, I am on this little beauty from Salt. It's
Salt?
denim.
I can tell that's a salt from here.
Yeah, denim Hdhc IPA. So that's hopped. Oh, I don't know what a Hdhc. I was thinking it would be DH, which would be dry hopped.
Dry hop, yeah. That's a what is it? DHDC.
DHDC. Yeah, he'll tell me in the comments. Let's have a look. What does it say? I can't read it because I've not got my glasses on.
Yeah,
Inquiry Minds wants to. Maybe Sean could tell us. What is a DH? No, a HDHC.
I was going to say, I'll tell you what, it's not. It's not a Dove Holistic Dental Centre. Then what was it? HDHC.
Yeah, HD.
HC.
Yeah. Herker. Or
High
Hotel
definition. That's going to be
Delta. Hotel Charlie. I pay 7.2%. It's got a bit of bang for its buck.
Yeah, that's a put you on your ass. That one.
Aye.
H to my internet's been the poop. HDHC.
Yeah, I never realised that.
It's a new hopping technique coming to the hazy world. Here we go. I found it. So what is HDHC? It is an acronym, high density hop charge, due to the extra high hopping rate. So it's a new technique for hazy.
And I've never heard of
it. Is it as hoppy as hell? Is it literally so hoppy?
We shall find out in a minute.
Like drinking a rabbit?
We shall find out. Isn't it funny though? Like I just saw like from the corner of your eye, I just assumed it says, oh yeah, that's double dry hops. So, you know, you get it in your mind that's what that says there. Looking at.
Yeah, DDH.
Yeah.
I do like Salt. Salt do some really nice beers. Do you know, I've been really good, Carl. I've only had five beers this year so far. And I want to get back on it, but I'm still trying to be good. However, I have booked a weekend ticket to the London Craft Beer Festival in August. So those of you who do like craft beer, head over. It'd be wicked to get loads of beers there. Beards, either way. Both will be a good weekend.
We've got the old British
in August. Yeah, it's a wicked day. It's 50 quid a session, but it's all you can drink in that session. So
wow, that might not be a good idea for me then. I've done that with a whiskey.
That's really good. The thing is, you've got loads of real light beers as well, and there's non-alcoholic beers, but they have some mega breweries. And my dog really wants that cat. Yeah, it's just really nice event. If you like craft beer, head down. You might see me.
Sounds good. You have to remind me about that, mate. I'll check it out. I know I'm not into I don't drink the non-alcoholic. I know Sean Winstanley did that when we was at the competition. He was driving, so he had a few of them. I know he was dying to get home and get some beers down him. Have you tried iCat?
The iCat Dipper. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, very nice.
Yes. And Richard's saying, Team Beer. Ellie says she's Team Chili Hot Chocolate. Oh, a Chili Hot Chocolate. Nice. She's also Team Rusilk on account of the Vimto bar that you gave her. That comes with the oils, yes. Nice little sweet.
Vimto bars are out now. We've run out of Vimto bars. We've moved on to these for a minute.
Savour the flavour, Kenner. We did make it back. We can't see what rainbow drops they're called, aren't they? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, my camera's really blurry for some reason. That's the internet. And also we've got the sour Pez, which are rocking the world. I don't know why my camera's so blurry. It's weird. Sorry guys, my stream seems to be really low. It's probably because the kids are upstairs being kept quiet on tablets and streaming stuff. So
I've got one of them Pez dispensers there that I got from Disney. I can't see it at the minute. It's there somewhere though. You know, the little top that you.
I'll send you some of these Pez to put in it, Carl.
It sounds like a plan to me. Thank you. We got Facebook users saying the HDHC technique, which stands for high density hop charge. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate that. We did say it, but you know they put it in the comments. Angela's in the house as well. Excuse me, where is the Titanic TV? Hashtag Team T. We had it. We just had. Angela, hold on. You wanted me to play the Titanic TV. Yeah, but that means she wants me to mess up, because that's the only time I play it is when I mess up or something goes wrong. And so, you know, you just can't get the followers these days, the friends these days, can you? Dear me. No, fair play. She just knows what I'm like. She knows it's going to happen at some stage. Denim, lovely beer. So you've tried it, have you, Sean? I've not even touched it. I've been yapping for so long. I've kind of poured it out and not even touched it. I wonder if you can really taste the, what was it? The high density of the
High
hops.
density. You'll taste it. You taste it. Come here. Come on then.
Kenny's saying,
you're sweet.
you two bearded gents are such suave, debonair, sophisticated, stellar, scholarly gentlemen who share your goodness with the others for the betterment of humankind and are also...
Trying to bring my dog up here, but she's just being a total knob.
Yeah. Intelligently gorgeous, handsome looking, and I'm so impeccably well dressed as well. Thank you for that tongue twister there, Kenny. I think you did that on purpose just to see me suffer. But we appreciate the comments. Well, he's got his dog. One man and his dog. I won't let mine in because they destroy the back.
Get my sausage out.
Get the sausage out.
I've
got a new... Well, the wife bought some new bedding from Marks and Spencer the other day, and it's sausage dogs. You know, little images of sausage dogs all over it. So that's what's on our bed at the minute. We put it on last night. I do like a new bedding on a bed. It's nice. You know, you get in that first night when you got all nice fresh linen on. It's lovely.
It is nice. It is nice.
Evening, my friend. Who may this be? Oh, we got Steve Taylor's in the house. Oh, Tyler BK Taylor, as he is known. Gareth's giving it a team coffee. Bigfoot coffee. Big Dick's coffee. Yeah, that's not being rude. That's the name of it. Big Richard's coffee, as we call it. Can't beat small brand coffee companies. You can't. Small brands, anything you got to give it to the little guy or guyette, haven't you? So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me and Daniel. I couldn't get on through Facebook, so that was a mess up. Yes, you did. That was a problem. It was a mess up. That was a mess up. We just wasn't going live to Facebook, so I had to. I'll tell you what. Just for Angela, because she missed it and because it was a mess up at the start. Let's. There we go. Right, we need to stop talking and get a drink in. That's what we need to do right about now. And while we're having a drink, like I say, those that have not, Angela, you on your tea. Kenny's made a chocolate beer years ago, and it was so scrumptiously delicious, edibly tasty good. He likes his tongue twister statements, doesn't he? Kenny. I'm going to play a tune for us while I'm going for this now. I've got one specially for my Pints Not Pineapples. This is John Rush, Drink With Me. So I'm going to enjoy a bit of this beer while we play a tune. Dan, tell me you can hear that.
I can.
Cheers, everyone.
Let me just refresh my water. Oh, I wish I had a beer.
Bad influence.
I'm still windy in my ear.
And I'll go, man. Maybe someday, one day we'll meet further down the lane.
How's the sound for you? Is that loud?
Raise a glass.
Yeah, sounds good.
And pour some wine. Do me one more thing if you could. Be
Sorry, I could hear you.
Drink with me. Drink with me. Drink with me till the morning comes. Drink with me. Drink with me. Drink with me till the morning comes. In the morning we shall fly. Waking up and knowing that we're alright. Raise a smile and grab a chair. Do me one more thing if you could. Be so fair. Drink with me. Drink with me. Drink with me till the morning comes.
This is a good drink. Nice.
I could tell by the fact you couldn't put it down just now.
I'm not able to finish it.
It was like went to the side, and then it was like, actually, no, wait, come back.
Drink with me till the morning comes. And anytime you feel the strain,
Johnny's in the house, and Mike, hi buddies. Good to have you
just
here.
call
Thank you
me
for-
up when skies are gray. Yeah. Anytime, come what may. Just remember, darling, things we said today. Yeah. Drink with me. Drink with me. Drink with me when the morning comes. Drink with me.
Yes.
Drink with me, yeah. Drink with me.
Of
till
course
the
we can ask
morning
questions. We want to put
comes.
Dan on the spot as much as we can. We'll get to that in a minute, mate. No worries. Even while he's eating his Danish. Is it Danish there?
I don't know what it is, but it's amazing.
Wow.
It's like a cinnamon buffin. It's like,
Muffin.
it's the only way best I can describe it. Look at
that
it.
song was Drink With Me by Johnny Rush. And I've not had any food yet at all today.
Sorry, I
Eating
put it away.
I know, you eat, you know, that's my problem, not yours. And that looks very delectable. As Kenny will give us some words for it. Deliciously delectable or something, as Kenny would indeed say. Sean,
mate.
yes, that beer is fantastic. High density hops. It basically just means it's got a lot of hops in it. I don't know why it just doesn't say a lot of hops. You got the double dry hops, and now you've got this. What was it? A double high density.
High
hops.
density hop something.
High density KFC chicken. Kicking.
Does it taste? Does it taste like the tortoise beat the hare, or is it give your hair wear?
I'll tell you what it is. It's got like real, you know, because it's got the high density hops in it. It's really like got that bitterness at the back of the throat with the high amount of hops. But
Is it a citrusy vibe?
There's a slight citrusy there, yeah. There is. But obviously it's got that sharp bitterness to it. But when I say that, it doesn't sound appealing to me, but it's really moreish. It's really nice. I think you'll like it. I know, and some of the stuff you like, I think you'll like this one, mate. I think you would do.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be a nice one. I like salt. I find them can be a bit of a strange. They can be very, very punchy and hoppy. They're quite like the extreme in terms of the dank vibe, I find.
Well, I think this one is a bit on the extreme. And like I said, it's 7.2%. I'm going to try and read this without my glass. Salt is a microbrew. Oh, no, that's just the brewery. No, it doesn't give you any info on the beer itself, really.
They do really good collaborations.
Do you know who I like? What they called? I think they're a Manchester brewery.
Pomona. No, that's Sheffield, isn't it?
No, well, I like this. There's a few companies that I'm kind of into. The Monk one.
Northern Monk.
Northern Monk. And it's something like Bridgewater or something. Bridgewater Breweries.
Cloudwater.
Cloudwater, that's the one.
It's the best brewery, one of my favourites.
Yes, it's brilliant.
I've got 52 pints of their Pilsner in storage.
Wow. 52.
Yeah, it's a 30-litre keg.
So when am I around at your house to help you get rid of that? What flavour of beer are you drinking? Let me find that can again to show you. It's this denim.
Beer flavour.
It's denim flavour. Denim flavoured IPA. I suppose it's new. It's a really
Tastes like Boyzone's jeans.
yeah. After the
Westlight's outfit.
It's
salty.
So I don't know where the Salt Brewery is actually. I can't. It doesn't say on here.
Isn't it Sheffield?
It could be, mate. I can't remember. I've done. I'm sure I've done a YouTube on them talking all about it. But you know what my memory's like. I can't remember my name. Yeah, it's a real strong 7.2%. Really bitter, really dry bitterness at the back of it, but with a slight hopsiness to it. Because that'll be is it got citra hops in it? I'll try and read it.
Where's Saltaire? That's where they're based in Saltaire, north of Manchester. They've got a brewery in London, Shipley. But when it says Salt Beer Factory, Salt is a microbrewery on a mission to unify heritage and modern brewing located in the UNESCO World Heritage Village of Saltaire. I'm guessing that's where the name comes from.
I would do, yeah. It makes a lot of sense, really, now.
Nice and original.
Well, the first time I saw salt beer, I'm thinking, no, they've not put salt in the beer. Do you know what I mean? It's not the most appealing thought. But anyway, Dan is...
Don't they do the shoot?
Dan's Silk Road at the moment. I'm loving it. Will it be available in a beard balm one day?
One day.
One day, the balm.
Yeah, it will do. I've got. Silk Road's a weird one. The process of me releasing those is taking a bit longer. I don't know why I haven't done it in a balm yet. It went straight to oil and then butter, and I will be looking to do the balm for sure this year. However, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a tweak to my balms this year, so I'm probably going to release them all at the same time. And I've got loads of cool stuff I'm working on this year as well. So loads of stuff in the pipeline.
Talking of cool stuff, we're giving away on this Black Cat Friday. We're giving away one of your wooden bank card thing. Have you got one you can display as my beautiful assistant?
Oh yeah, let me just wipe my fingers on a wipe. Yeah, so
I'll go through a few of these comments.
Cinnamon
like this now. Kenny D saying, "What scrumptiously delicious, Kenny, you're doing it on purpose."
He loves that.
I know, Kenny. What scrumptiously delicious, edibly tasty, good dessert you are nibbling on today, sir? That's to you. Oh no, look at that! Don't that look nice and fine in that little case?
Let's do the unboxing. So it comes in a nice little.
I'm playing
and then it's just little. Can't do it now. I'm trying to open it. Look at this. How embarrassing this is.
Oh, you're sacked as my assistant there. You can't open a box. There.
I wouldn't get a job at QVC, would I?
No. Yeah.
So that's the wallet in the case. However, I've got one in pocket because obviously I use it. Got some receipts from my dinner at the back of the clip.
Yes, as you do.
And then you've got a little
pushy thing.
Access to the cards at the back.
Hold your cards in. Nice.
And then slot them in. You have to slot them in one by one, just because you can open them widely, but I just tend to just slot them in one by one. And then, yeah, it's a nice slimline wallet. It's nice and thin. That's got 4 cards in it at the moment.
How does it? I mean, does it kind of? Has it got like a spring in it so it opens up? To hold more in, or? Because I would assume if
elastic.
It was just. Yeah, but if it was just wood and it was open line, you put one card in, it would just. Oh, yeah, that's not a great image, is it? But you know what I mean? It would kind of just slide out. But
no, it's got elastic on 3 sides.
Oh, I see is what you're saying. Sorry, yeah. Elastic.
And then what that does is obviously then
plastic.
You can open it.
Yes, excellent. Yeah, so it is sprung. Plastic, elastic sprung, elastic springs.
Yeah, so we've got those. That's the giveaway. Unless the winner wants one of these ones, which is the slightly older models, but just as nice. It depends. Winner can choose, I guess. These are the slightly different ones, and this one's got the spring load at the bottom. So I'll let the winner decide which one they want. They might want the wooden one. They might want the leather one. The leather one has that, and then the bit at the bottom to pop them up. So depends what you want, really. I'll let the winner choose.
Well, I mean, was I allowed to enter this competition or what? What's going on here? Why can't I enter my own competition? This ain't fair.
The problem is if you win, they'll be outroar, right? You're not allowed to win your own competition. You can enter, but you're not allowed to win.
Yeah, but I've not entered, so they can't have a go at me. But I still might win. So will they get upset with that as well? Do you know what I mean? How does that work then?
If you've not entered and you win, then that's absolutely fine.
Oh, that's okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, because that's just that. I mean, if you don't enter and win, then I mean the odds of that happening are remarkable. So you should win.
Yes, I agree. Sean said he thinks it's Leeds Bradford way. That'll be the brewery.
I thought it might be Lee. I thought it was Sheffield, but looking at here, they've got one in Shipley, which is the salt beer factory. Shipley's up the north, isn't it? Isn't that Leeds? Isn't that Sheffield way? Leeds way?
Shipley, yeah.
But then the salt beer factory is in Salt Air, which Yorkshire-based brewery Salt. I thought it was Sheffield, but it's Yorkshire-based anyway.
Jason was saying he don't drink beer. Team whiskey. You know what?
Oh, you savage me.
Do you know? Well, I was going to do a YouTube video, and I've never done it. It's about the benefits of beer for your beard, and apparently whiskey is another thing that's good for you. I mean, there's no sugars in it, so it's a bit better for the old waistline than beer is, and there's lots of health benefits. So I thought about doing a video about that, but I don't know. It can be a bit touchy when you talk about alcohol. Do you know what I mean? With some people, they get a bit funny about it. Rightfully, there's some issues out there as well. But I am drinking. What's my whiskey I'm drinking at the minute? Oh, that bullet bourbon. No, I had a different one the other day. I can't remember what was it now.
I can't drink the stuff, man.
Oh, I don't like the. My friend bought me a couple from Selfridges, but they because I do like my Japanese whiskies, but they were too kind of smoky and peaty. I don't like the smoky peaty ones. I prefer the. I bet Jason likes them smoky peaty ones, but for me. No, I prefer like the vanilla-y type flavors. I don't know if you know the difference really. If you don't drink it,
I think if they're quite gourmand, then it might be good. It might be nice. But ever since when I was 14, I think I was 14. When I was 14, me and 3 of my mates we drank a litre of Bell's, and ever since then, I can't even smell whiskey. It doesn't matter if it's the nicest, the finest single malt from 100 years, brewed in a monk's barrel. Yeah. I just smell whiskey, and I'm like.
Brewed in a monk's barrel, is that some sort of euphemism that I don't want to know the answer to?
I don't know, but it'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I remember going out, my birthday's on St. Patrick's Day, and I remember going to a pub in Leicester, and there's an Irish guy in the pub, and he was like, oh, you got to drink a whiskey for your birthday. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to. Yeah. But I couldn't say no, and he bought me this massive glass of Jameson's as well. Oh, God.
No, I don't like Jameson's. I don't like Bell's either. I don't consider that whiskey. That's just like, I don't know what, cheap tat sort of stuff. I prefer them.
I think that's probably my problem, is I've always had really horrible whiskey. So anyway, they say, oh yeah, but it's different. It's different when you got these, ultra fine whiskies, and I'm like, probably not. Wasted on me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll have a beer.
So let's go through some of these comments again, buddy. Let's catch up to the comments to see where we're at. Thomas is saying, "What was Carl doing? Quick tip for the flash. What? I don't know. What was I doing? Was that me? Quick tip for the flash. Tom, get back to us, mate. What was I doing? You tell me. Or what you the question? Leather smells so scrumptiously delicious, edibly tasty good. I'm the winner. Savor the flavour for the awesomeness in that.
I think Kenny D's having you on, man.
Kenny, he's just whining. He does this all the time. He's on LinkedIn a lot, and he savor the flavour. That's his kind of quote. Savor the flavour, Dan. Savor the flavour, Cal. That's what he says. Great,
I am saving the flavour. This is tasty.
He's saving that flavour, yeah. He will greet you and welcome you, and whatever else in the comments there. Fantastic guy, but now he's not becoming my favourite person because he's just tying my tongue up with the statements that he's making. But I do love it. I love him for it. Well done. Gareth's in the house saying, need to see the numbers on them bank cards. Yeah, I know. That was my tip. I thought if he gets them out, I can take a photograph. But he had it covered up by his ring silk card, so we couldn't do that. Yeah. Yeah. And what's your favourite pet's name? I'm going for the dog. Though. Is your dog your favourite pet or the cat? Or can't? Is it like your kids? You can't have a favourite.
Oh, I don't know. No, so I like them both for different reasons. My dog's called Willow and my cat's called Bella. But I think one of my favourite names for a pet was my mate across the road's got a Labrador and he's called Steve.
Just a bloke's name. Steve, come here. Some bloke down here.
And when he's naughty, they call him Steven. So it really is like a person.
Yeah.
So it's just, I guess it's if you give a dog a proper man's name, I think.
Yeah.
For me, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's cracking names. I've got 2 axolotls, 1 tortoise, and 2 dogs. And I used to have a pygmy hedgehog. Well, that died a few years ago. Yeah, I do like my pets. My dog's called B, and one's called B, one's called Bear, and my axolotls is called Merry and Pip, a la Lord of the Rings, and the tortoise is called Oogway, named after the tortoise in Kung Fu Panda. There you go. And he's got the skills. He's got the ninja skills as well as my tortoise.
I'm just gonna let my cat out so my
Go
dog
for it.
stops badgering her. Carry on. I'll let you bring up the comments and stuff.
Yeah, Bradford Way. We'll go for that. Don't worry. I'll fill in. You're supposed to be my guest. Do you know what I mean? You don't get the same caliber guests these days. You just don't. Whiskey is the one spirit I don't like. Oh, what a shame. It's not really. It just means if I ever have a bottle and you're there, mate, you don't have
More
to
for
share with
Carl.
you. Yeah. It's just like I'll have to mental note that next time Sean comes out, we hide the. Jason comes out, we hide the whiskey. And wait, what's Thomas saying? Can't do whiskey, don't mind rum.
I don't even like rum either. A friend of mine had loads of wicked rums. He was like, I'm going to put all these rums on the kitchen table, ranging from like a 3-year Havana to a 25-year-old Ron Zacapa.
Yeah.
And he was like, what do you think? And I was like, tastes like rum, man.
I drink rum with like Coke, but I prefer not to mix it with stuff. I've got that Bombay run where they go on about on IBA Club, and it's alright, but it's too kind of sweety tasting. It's kind of like it tastes like vanilla cola to me. That's that sweety sugarness, and I thought because it's molasses spinach, which is sugar cane, and I don't know what like is it full of sugars? Is it bad for the old waistline? I'm not really that bothered about that, but I don't know. I just can't get into it too much.
I prefer gin, to be honest.
What did you say? Them ones was it wicked rum? What did you say a minute ago? That your mate got out all them rums. What?
Oh, the Ron Zacapa XO.
No, you said you got all these rums. What was it? What was the company called that had these rums? They're in a skull bottle.
They're all different. They're all different. So one of them was like a Havana Club 3-year, 7-year, 15-year, and then he had a few other ones. One of them was an XO that cost like 160 quid a bottle or something, and I was like, it tastes like rum, man. Like you spent 160 quid on a bottle that tastes the same as the 3-year club to me. I don't think he was very impressed because he was trying to be like, rum connoisseur, and I was just like, sorry, mate.
The rum side. Yeah, you like what you like, don't you? That's the thing. But I've noticed them ones. They come in the skull bottles, and you can get like banana flavored, strawberry cheesecake, all kinds of mad flavors. Trying to get
the Dead Man's Fingers ones, is it? Is that?
Yeah, is it Dead Man's Fingers? It could be. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
But, I'm not the best into them. I prefers me whiskies. As likes what as likes. What's Jay saying? I'm on an almost no carbs diet, long term. Hence the no beer, but whiskey is keto friendly. See, Jay, I might get on with that. Jay, I've seen pictures of Jay. Have you seen him back in the day? I'm sure he won't mind me saying. If he does, well, I'm far enough away, so he's not going to get me anyway. At least not to meet at the conferences. He was a big lad, big chunky lad, and now he's sorted himself out. He's hit the gym, and now he's got lumps and bumps in all the right places. He's looking good compared to what he was. So well done to you, Jay, for all that change. You'll have to give some advice on that. Now I know if you can.
I need to do some of that. That's one of the reasons why I haven't really been drinking beer this year. I lost 12 kilos between the 15th of December and the 15th of February.
I need to, I've got down from 15, like I said, I went down from 15 to 14 and then sort of back up again. But I'm getting back down to 14. But I need to do more, really. I need to change my diet. And I thought about this keto, but I'm a bit scared because it's a lot of fats in it, natural fats in it, and lots of steak. But I just worry about what it does to the old arteries. That's what gets me. But I don't know.
He says need to lose weight, having smashed pretty much most of this cake thing.
yeah. That looks like something
it's
like
Sunday, so I'm allowing it.
It looks like, what's it called? Oh, there's a tale from Alexander the Great. He goes to some place, I think it's in Greece, and they hand him, I forgot what it's called. It's something knot. They hand him this knot, and that's what that thing reminds me of. It's a big knot, and he say, if you can undo that, this is pre-battle. He goes to him and say, surrender to us, and we'll let you live, and blah blah blah, and we'll go on our way. Just surrender to us. And they come out with this massive knot and say, well, if you can undo this knot, then you'll become king anyway. So give it a go. And he texts, he has to think about it, and just goes like that and cuts it, and then obviously it all falls apart. So he does undo the knot, but all not the way they meant. And that's what that Danish cake thing reminds me of, just like a big knotted ball of whatever it is, pastry. I don't know why I went
It's
on.
ridiculous. It's mullered me though because I've just eaten loads of kebab. But
I know kebab and that.
I fancy something sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was a while ago when you did that. Oh well, I've missed something out here. Can't do whiskey. Don't know. AJ's in the house.
It was when you did something like this.
Oh yes. Yeah, I was talking about the card. Yes. How very dare you, Thomas? How very dare you? The
Bearded
bearded
Leatherman's
Leatherman's in the house.
Howie J. How are you, brother?
He is my great friend. He's made me a bowler hat. You know, he's made me a leather bowler hat. I'm just waiting for it to arrive when he's done all his skills on making it and send it to me. So hopefully we'll be showing it soon and maybe wear it on one of these.
Yeah, him and the lovely Bobby D. They're so talented, man. I keep seeing stuff they keep doing, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could have the patience and creativity that you guys have.
I know, yeah. Half the create, and I saw that one. Did you see that when he made that kind of, is it a diorama thing? The kind of model garage, you know, a car garage. He had the little car and everything else in the shop. The air conditioning unit on the wall. It was a cracking little thing. He made it in miniature.
But even the cat box that Bobby D put up recently is cool as well.
I've not seen the cat box. I'll have to admit. I will admit.
I would say what it says on it, but you know, other beard clubs are available, and I obviously can't say it on the banter channel because it's.
Well, he said AJ's from Home and a Beard, so one would assume it was a Home and a Beard.
It was an HOTB. We'll let my dog out now because now she wants to go outside and get some cat.
Let the dog out. That's another euphemism. You'll hear the toilet flush in a minute.
It's not rain, but like you can go out there if you want.
Used to G my dog, and his name was. Used to own a dog and his name was Oi.
Oi.
Oi. Oi, get it. That's a great name for a dog, isn't it? Yeah. How old is Tortoise? About. He's now about 6 or 7 years old. He's a leopard tortoise, so he's the third largest. I mean, you've got the Galapagos, which is like massive things, aren't they? Dinosaurs. Then you've got the sulcatas, which are quite big as well, and then you got the leopard tortoise, which is mine. So we'll probably go to about, I don't know, this sort of size. You know, they say a tortoise are the most expensive, especially with a leopard, because it comes from the warmer places like Africa, I think. It's the most expensive pets you can own because of the, obviously if you're treating them right, the lifespan and the fact you need heat lamps for them, and just general, if you're buying feed for them rather than just getting the stuff from the wild, over the 70, 80, 90, 120 years that it lasts for, it all amounts up, doesn't it, the cost? So they said they had one of the most expensive animals to own because of that.
Do you not just feed them like salad? I thought they ate just like lettuce and
No, you see, that's it. A lot of people do that. They get a tortoise, think it's great, and I'll throw a bit of lettuce. Lettuce is the worst thing you can give to a tortoise. There's no nutrients in it. It's just water. So they end up not very good diet at all. You let them in the garden, they'll eat like dandelions, daisies, all that sort of stuff. Planting, all the weeds that you got, they're great. But mine's more of it's more because it comes from a dry climate. It's more like grassland, so it's supposed to eat lots of grasses, but he won't eat it. Dry grass or hay, like Timothy hay. So he ends up. I'll get like these mixed salads that you can get. What they called, the name of the company? You get them bags from supermarkets of different kind of.
I think it's just a mixed salad, isn't it, Carl?
Yeah, but I'm on
a leaf salad, like a leaf salad with all like the.
That's a summer mix. Like summer mix from Del Monte, whatever the company is. It's a company name that I don't know, but you know what I mean. You get them sort of salads for them, the designer sort of salads, but no fruit.
It's got like spinach and the lamb's
lettuce. Not spinach because that's too much in iron, so they can't have a lot of that. But anyway, enough of tortoises. That's not why we're here.
Fucking hell.
Tommy's saying, dead man's fingers, hemp rum, tastes like grass, but in a good way. No, I mean, even if you talk about, because I've had hemp tea, it's legit stuff, nothing dodgy, but, well, I don't like it. I didn't like the taste, but I got used to it. You kind of just want to, it was telling me to sleep when I was suffering with the pain and all that sort of stuff. No, you get that kind of, that hempy smell to it, that kind of, that kind of outdoors wild smell. But the taste wasn't good for me. I didn't appreciate that. And in a rum.
You finished chasing the cat now? Can I shut the door? Wish my dog could learn to shut the door.
I know, that's the thing. It was like me, 8 o'clock this morning, sat downstairs, nobody else is up yet, made myself a cup of tea, thought, sit down on the sofa, nice and quiet, everyone's in bed asleep, dogs come down, want to go out, just throwing it down, so no one will be back in 5 minutes in the back garden. So I had to stood with it, like the patio doors open, stood there, rain coming in, I'm just there in my pair of boxer shorts, while the dog's out doing its thing, because I know he'll be back in soon, and I wasn't going to just leave the door open and go back into the front room, because of the rain would be coming in and nightmare. So he ruined my Sunday morning chill. Anyway, Gareth saying, give me a blue wicked any day. Gareth, no. Just no. A blue wicked. That sugar
I haven't
bottle.
had one of those for years.
Yeah, I know.
Crikey. They used to be like £1 each in like Weatherspoons.
I don't think I'm not too sure.
You'd
I must have had
feel
one.
for
Oh, this, well, you used to
blue
mix
raspberry,
one.
isn't it?
You get all different flavors, but I know the wife used to do like make a cocktail out of it. You get wicked and something. Is it a cheeky Vimto? Wicked and Vimto? I don't know.
I think it is a cheeky Vimto. Yeah.
I've tried that
You
sort
get-
of stuff, but
Oh,
I'll just stick with the beers or the whiskey.
Man.
I'm just waiting for Jason to invite me around his house, and he's got a nice whiskey shelf there. Talking nice shelves, I like the one you've got to your left as we're looking at you. Is that you made it yourself?
It's just made from OSB. Yeah, it's just made from OSB timber, and then it's kind of stained walnut. So the great thing is as well is it doubles up as an event. I take this to events and
doubles up
like
as an
I do
event?
markets and stuff.
I'm not too sure if they're going
Yeah,
to buy
get
a
in
ticket
a
to go and see
party.
that. Do you know what I mean?
You get loads of people in here. No, it doubles up. So it's those people that came to Beard On. You would have seen this when I had my market stall.
Yes.
I've got some holes on the side here, which attach like a mirror and a side bit, so it kind of opens up real massive. It's got lights underneath here as well, so it's pretty cool.
I remember when I was at Beard One, I thought I'll go over and chat to Dan for a bit. You know how it is. I've got to talk to you at some time. I couldn't put it off any longer, so I thought I'd go and chat. But you was always off elsewhere doing. So every time I turn up, you clear. I think you did it on purpose. You cleared off, and he ended up chatting to your lovely wife for a while. Rather than you, but well, there you go then. So I was lucky she was there.
I think that happened to a few people. I think the guy from the UK Beard Portal kept trying to pop over and see me, and I was off having photos or doing bits and pieces on the day. It was one of those ones. I think quite a few people missed me on a couple of occasions. It was a good event though. I really enjoyed it, apart from hitting my car.
Did you?
Yeah, I put a little slight dent in the side of my car, but we don't talk about that. It's fine.
What did you hit?
I just a post.
Yeah, an old lady and done a runner. That's why. Yeah.
Don't tell everyone. I hit someone's massive 12-inch beard on the way out.
Yeah. Let's have a look at his comments, and then we'll have a chat to you more properly, because I want to get more into the entrepreneur that is Dan. Deadman, we're back. We got a blue wicked. Bearded air gunner. What's going on, Carl? Well, we're here chatting with you, and glad you're here, buddy. I've got Mr. Jones from Rune Silk in the house next to me. He's arrived at Banter Towers for a bit of a chat. He's down in the green room there, as you can see. Very nice looking. It's the green room as well. We've done it well, I hope. And we've done a good job of do you think, mate? Of decorating our green room. Jay saying, always welcome to talk about me, mate. Lost 4 stone and then bolts it back on.
Wow.
But in the right place. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you just
Well done, man. That's really good.
Want to lose weight. Nobody, especially as a man, you don't want to lose weight. You want to lose fat, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You'd be quite happy to gain weight as long as you've not got the fat belly. You know, you stick it all in the right places. You get lumpy and bumpy like RJ did there. But Ricardo, he's saying whiskey.
This is a lovely wife. Look, speaking of the lovely wife,
I've just got out of the bath. I'm not very glorified.
She says she's just popped out the bath. She's not coming to say hello just yet.
Can you just tell her we were just talking about? She was the one keeping me company at the Beard On competition while you were busy off chatting to everybody else gallivanting throughout the festival.
Carl was just saying how nice it was to keep him company whilst I was off gallivanting at Beard On, babe.
Oh, bless you. It was lovely for him to keep me company while you were off.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. She had a bit of company as well there. That's what I thought. Brownie points for me. AJ saying, in the post in the morning. Oh, fantastic. Look forward to it, Jay. Look forward to it. I'll have to get some kind of, like say, It's blue. I'll tell everyone I've got a blue. Well, he's made a blue bowler hat for me. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a see. I don't know if it's one I'll be wearing or I'll be storing on my storage type thing in here, but we shall see. Got to be daring and wearing.
Can you see how happy my dog is to see my wife? Don't know if you saw it. You could probably hear it. People listening could probably hear it. It's this big.
Yeah, my dog does that. It gets me something. You think it must be because the bigger dog is what's it called? He's a Cocker Spaniel. And like he's in the kitchen or something, like he stood next to the table, like, and all you hear is ding, 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 ding. You know, when his tail starts wagging, you think that must be hurting your tail. Move, and it just stands there, ding, 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 ding. Or the other dog, she's smaller, and if he sits down, then I come downstairs or whatever, and he'll start wiggling his tail, and I'll be hitting her in the face, and she just sits there like she doesn't move out of the way. She'll sit there while the tail's whacking her in the face. You think it's a bit.
Well, we had a similar thing in the morning. So she's got a dog crate, and we put the blanket over the top of it, but you can hear the ding, 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 ding. It's almost like the closer you get to the cage, you're letting her out. It sort of speeds up. It's like dig, 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 dig.
Like that. The thing in Aliens, you know, when the aliens are coming in, the detector, like doop, 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 you know what I mean?
Yeah, very much like a detector.
Yeah. Richard saying, AJ made my daughter a cracking steampunk top hat for Christmas. She loves it. Yeah, I think AJ's into it. He looks that sort. He's into the old steampunk. Has anyone been to... where is it? Do they have a big steampunk festival every year? It's where Dracula was supposed to have landed in the UK. Whitby, they have a steampunk festival. You see some great costumes there. Nice. Has anybody been? Wonder if AJ's been. Or Richard, if you're into that. Right, Gareth is saying, got to use the wallet they made me. Best one I have ever had. Oh, they made him a wallet. Oh, they made me this talk about AJ. He made me a phone case with my old logo, which was an image of me on. But that's an old phone, do you know what I mean? I'm on a different phone now, so he don't fit no more. So that's gone. Yeah, but he does some good leather work, does AJ and Bobby. Tom is saying, bit of a Mad Dog 2020. That's a drink of my teenage years. Mad Dog 2020. I remember the name, but I can't think what it is. What?
It's not Mad Dog though, is it? Everyone used to call it Mad Dog. MD20. It was. It's not Mad Dog though, is it? Everyone used to call it Mad Dog, but it's not Mad Dog.
I can't even think what it was.
MD 2020.
Was it like a Wicked thing?
No, kind of. Let me find it. What does MD 2020 stand for? Yeah, nickname Mad Dog. It's fortified wine. Mogan David is what it stands for.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's a tonic wine between 13 and 18%, but it was all fruit based. So you had like strawberry and kiwi, I think it was, or something like that.
That's what, like Hooper's Hooch. Get the kids on lemonade, alcoholic lemonade. Get yourself hooked on the alcohol by the age of 13. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
I remember Hooch. So when I was younger, we had a friend of mine's aunt worked for Schweppes, and Hooch was owned by Schweppes, obviously the guys that did Pepsi and 7-Up. And every year they would always have in their outhouse crates and crates of like Pepsi and like the lemonade and all the other Schweppes beverages. And we stole a load of Hooch thinking it was lemonade. Oops.
You found out the next day, yeah.
Yeah, we learned what being drunk was at an early age by accident, thinking it was lemonade. We were like, oh, this lemonade's a bit weird tasting, isn't it? All of a sudden, we're all falling over the garden.
It was a bit naughty, really, wasn't it, what they did there? Mr. Banks is in the house. I used to call him Billy Boonton, but I know it's not Billy. He changed it because his name's Robert. It's not Billy, but Mr. Biltong. Evening, gentlemen. Evening to you. Thank you for checking in, buddy. It's good to see you. I've not seen you for a while, actually. I hope you're okay. Vinay is a hello, sir, over on LinkedIn. Hello, sir. Thank you for joining us. We're glad you checked in. Rob, what's Rob saying? The Bearded Leatherman made me a fantastic folio cover for my diary. This is very quickly turning into the Bearded Leatherman show, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? What is going on? Hey, Jay, have you been paying everyone? Well, not paying everyone. Have you been like giving out all your stuff here and they're all here singing your praises? Anyway,
I've got one of his original I Beard Club key rings from a demo pose competition from way back, number 33. Yeah.
I've got Pirate. He did some of the old what's it called? Pirate Martin stuff. What was he called?
Was it the captain's table ones?
The captain's table, that was the one, yeah. The captain's table, I did which was AJ as well. Anyway, evening. Who's this one there? I think that's John McCart. 2020 was way worse than Wicked. You drank it, and you see the vapor trails as people walk past. Fair enough. Mr. Bradford's in the house. Bill Bradford over from LinkedIn. Hello, sir. How are you doing? How are the? Was it? I want to say like Chicago Bulls. I can't remember. Was it Chicago Bulls? Bill, was that you're into? Over in America, he was watching that last time he was on, or he was letting us know how they were getting on. It's Kenny D's in the house. Yes, don't, Bill. Shh, you'll only get him going again, and he'll be giving some mad text for me to try and read out again.
So scrumptiously, deliciously tasty.
Yeah. Scrumdiddly umptious. It's like he's straight out of a Willy Wonka advert, isn't he, or something? Gareth saying, still like Baby Sham now and then. B&M still.
Do you know what? I
old
actually
school
don't know
thing.
if I've ever tried Baby Sham. I
have tried
isn't
it
that
when I
like-
was young. I couldn't say it's a fizzy wine of sorts, but it's very mild. It's probably
Isn't it
about
like it's quite light, isn't it? Isn't it like
4%,
quite a
yeah.
low percentage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a light one. Kennedy, see, Bill Bradford, savour the flavour of the awesomeness in you, sir, for joining us today. I agree, thank you, Kenny. We do indeed savour the flavour for the awesomeness that is Bill for joining us today. What time's it? I can't play my air horn. We should play the air horn. Bill, what time's it for you? For us now, it's like 20 past 7 at night. It's getting on a bit. And he's saying from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I still like Transylvania. When I was looking at the tunes today, actually, there was one because St. Tim's from Pennsylvania as well, and the song was called Pennsylvania. I was going to play that. I'll keep it in my arsenal for when it turned up, but it wasn't that great a tune. Bill, you can speak for yourself. What's he say? Oh, I don't know. Right, sorry, Dan. I do want to talk. Are you still doing your mobile foodie type unit, your mobile burger joint thing? No, it wasn't a burger joint. My apologies. Yeah. It was a bar mobile.
The mini bar.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. So it's been obviously it's usually quiet in the new year. January, February is quite quiet. So we've got our first event on the 12th of March, which is a food fair. So we've got a couple of craft beers on tap, and we'll be doing a range of cocktails as well. And I've gone for Full Circle Brewing on this one. Not my first rodeo, being a 6.8% NEPA, New England IPA, and a full what is it? Full Circle. It's their Dipper, which is 8.8%. So we've got a couple of really cheeky, fiery IPAs, and we'll have a range of cocktails: strawberry daiquiri, passion fruit margarita, and a couple of others as well. So it should be quite fun and gets us started for the year. We've got a couple of street food festivals lined up as well in the year, a couple of small festivals too. So yeah, calendar's looking pretty good already. And it's fun. I actually really enjoyed serving alcohol to people. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Especially when you see people going from like sober to pissed. It's great fun.
Yeah. For something like that. I did. Sorry, just give me a second. Sorry, I was asking my son to go and get me the beer from the fridge. So if you ever head up northwards, let me know and I'll see if I can get down to where. Mind you, you're at a festival, so it means I'll have to buy a festival ticket and all that kind of stuff. Depends what it is. Let us know and I'll see if I can make it.
We tend to do more of the smaller type gigs at the minute because it's called the mini bar. It really is quite small, so it can't do high volume necessarily. It can do. I think that the biggest event we've done is probably a couple of thousand capacity gig, but we're not the only bar available. We tend to keep it quite local as well, so it's more Cambridgeshire based because that's where we are. Just because obviously most of our stuff are day events, or I don't think we've actually done any 2-day gigs with it yet. So it's a 1-day event, so it's got to be within driving distance because got to get the trailer back, get it cleaned out and stuff like that. So it's a hard day. Like the hardest one we do, I think, is probably a small festival down the road from us called Buckfest, which is quite funny because they actually change the words around they flip the B and the F, and they put the fest and the buck the other way around, and it becomes. And even that's a long day, you know. That's a get there at sort of 10 o'clock, actually, you know, 8 9 o'clock, set up ready for 11 o'clock, shut down 12, you know, at midnight, and still then you've got to then pack down, clean up, get home, and yeah, it's tiring work, but it's fun.
Well, I think what we need to do. Do you have whiskey? Do you have a whiskey on your van?
I don't actually. We tend to have more white-based spirits, so we use a lot of gin, a lot of vodka, a lot of tequila.
Gin's all right.
In our cocktails. So, but we can do. I mean, you know, I have because I have access to a lot of the wholesalers. I can get, you know, 52 pints of pretty much most beers that are available, craft beers. So yeah, let's, you know, I've been very tempted to maybe let's organize a big beer fest somewhere, Beard Fest.
Yes.
And I'll bring the trailer and a load of beer, and we can all just get pissed.
Well, I think I know. I think this is just in my head. It's not, you know, from any source. I think you may have been talking to someone about that with what's been going on recently in things. I think you may have stuff planned. Should we just? And that's just where my mind thinks and what you've got going on. And I bet I'm not too far wrong, am I?
Not quite, mate. Possibly. There has been conversations about it. It's just trying to find the time and the place to do it. But yeah, I think it would be quite fun.
Do you know what I was thinking a while ago? I don't know if you remember with Matt Davis from Bigfoot Beard Co. We was going to do it's got this place where there's like they've had ghost hunts around there, and there's a few good sites that are well known for ghostly apparitions and stuff. And we was going to set up an event where we can, you know, set up, have a bit of a beard comp for fun, go because he's a member of some kind of ghost team as well, and we'd do that at the night time. And I thought, do you know what we could do? We could get my old mucker here over there with his beer van, set up for later on at night time, and, you know, have a few drinks from the van. It would have been fantastic. But that's somewhere in Wales, somewhere. I think it's like Swansea. I don't know. So it's a bit of a trek.
You need the weather as well. It needs to be in the summer when you've got the later nights.
Well, that's
too,
that
because
would have
obviously
been.
No one wants to stand around in the cold either.
No, it would have been in August. We would have done that, but that was like
August
2 years ago. But when the COVID thing kicked off, so we never actually managed to do it. But I thought that would have been a good idea, because it's not. It's like saying it. They've got the gold stuff going on. The beard comp was would have been Bigfoot, obviously, but it'd be real soon. It was just me thinking of, you know, off the cuff, like. But I thought, well, if he's got the beer van, the pub on wheels, could have got you in for doing that. Do you know what I mean? This was like what I've been thinking afterwards. Now it failed. Just thought how you can get people together in different capacities, you know, and just share the love.
We can fit up to 4 beers in there at any one time. We can't do much more because it is really quite small, but we can fit 200 pints on board, and obviously you can always chuck more in the back of the car. But at any one time, we can have, you know, 4 30-litre kegs on at any one time, which is quite cool.
All you
and
need,
I've got these bit.
Go on.
Sorry, go on. I was going to say we've got one of these cool compressors which chill the beer really quickly as well.
Oh, nice. You need one for as I call for the ladies, a lager, and then the rest of them any sort of real ales, and go for it. Do you know what I mean? That'll work for me. Maybe we should get Jay in the comments. Do you drink anything other than whiskey? Would you be okay with the gins? Because gins are quite all right, aren't they, diety wise? I think. You have to let us know. Can we do it? And can you have a gin just for the fun? We need to know in the comments. Anyone has a particular cocktail, let us know in the comments what it would be. Can Dan make us? Are you good on the cocktails? Can you do that? Can you do all the cocktails? Buddy?
Yeah. I make all the cocktails. So we've got there's a 200 litre. So how I've built the trailer is that there's a 200 litre chest freezer in the trailer, but you can slide the chest freezer out, put beers in. So you can have. So usually we'll either do 2 beers and cocktails or 4 beers and no cocktails. Because obviously the chest freezer needs to come out. Yeah, but I mean, it's like
someone come to you saying, I want a Long Island iced tea and a swinging from the vines, and, you know, think, do you know all the cocktails? Do you know the makeup of them, or do you just have like a kind of an instruction manual on all these different kind of cocktails, what can be made, or do you just make the room special?
No. So I know what we make. I know what's on the menu at any one time. So a Long Island iced tea, fairly simple to make. 5 white spirits, 12.5 mil of each,
Oh, I learned that
tequila,
one,
rum,
yeah.
vodka, triple
Triple
sec,
sec.
and I missed one. I might have not said rum, and then lime and Coke. But I actually make a Long Island beach tea. So you replace the Coke with cranberry,
Right.
and it is absolutely stunning. It's nice because I find Long Island iced teas can really knock you for 6, whereas a Long Island beach tea actually it's more refreshing. So I actually call it a Long Island iced tea. I call it Wrong Island.
Wrong. You end up with wrong at the end at night. I do like a Long Island iced tea, mate. I do. If I ever get a cocktail, it'll always be a Long Island. A bit more, you know. I'm a vanilla man. I know what's to know, so I just stick with them. Oh yeah, I'll have a Long Island. And,
but for me, I'd say my most popular cocktail I make is the strawberry daiquiri, or a passion fruit margarita.
So the strawberry daiquiri is a bit too what I would call girly for me. It's not my sort of thing, really. But I know people, you know, hey, I don't judge anyone. I'm just in my opinion that I don't mean to insult anybody in that at all. I think that's it.
But if you like tequila, passion fruit margarita is absolutely top. But they're strong. They can be quite strong.
Comments. As Bill said before, it was 217 for this. Gets me about America. 217 for Bill, and it's like 117 for Kenny, and they're both in America. It's like the whole of England can fit in one state in America. Do you know what I mean? It's that big. They've got different timelines wherever you go. It's ridiculous. Like 5-6 hours difference between one place where you live to the other. I mean, you can set off from one place and arrive at another place earlier than yourself, if you know what I mean, or later than you.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Good morning, sir. Who's this? Stephen Bailey. Hello, how are you? And then Jay saying, yeah, guys, I like a gin, but I'm also very into proper tequila and rum. What do you reckon, Dan? Do you need to go to tequila with the worm in it or non-worm? I mean, I know there's some parts in Canada they have a special tequila with someone's thumb in it. Somebody had a fight and they bit their thumb off, and they stuck it in the tequila to preserve it. But they said we can't use that now; it's gone. So now the kind of the test is take a sip of this rum with a person's thumb in it. Yeah, sounds great. But no. Have you ever had a tequila with a worm in?
I haven't actually. No. To be honest, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a huge connoisseur of tequilas. I like. I'm not. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of tequila on its own. It's one of those things when someone gets you a shot of tequila, I'm like, oh god.
But do you do that
tonight's
salt
just
and
gonna
lime
take
thing
up real fast?
Yeah. Well, you lick the salt, drink the tequila, and then chomp on the lime.
Bite the lime. Yeah. So to be honest, when we do our passion fruit margarita, we tend to just use the what is it? I forget the bloody name of it now. It's what is like the most common brand of tequila that most people see. We use a rose. We do not tequila rose. It's gold. Hold on.
Oh, I don't know. Say true.
It's the Jose Cuervo, but it's the gold. Jose, is it Jose Cuervo?
See, Thomas, does anyone drink lager anymore? I think people do. If you just want to kill your taste buds, because lager is the devil's drink, in my opinion, Thomas, it's just not worth it. All you're paying for is a bottle of dead beer with fizz. The carbonation is added to just give it a bit of life because it's total dead beer. Well, that's not in my opinion. That's the truth. That's why they do it. That's why they add the fizz. But no, I'm not a fan of lagers myself. How about you, Dan? You a lager drinker?
It's too gassy. Like it's too gassy. I think I don't really enjoy it. I don't mind it if someone's got a lager enough for me. Yeah, it's the Jose Cuervo Especial Reposado. Reposado tequila.
Tequila. It makes me happy. Yeah, so I don't drink lager, and obviously I know Dan's not like. Well, if you would have said you do drink lager, well, I know you said you do occasionally, but with you being in, I knew you were into the real ales. I was going to say the name of the brands, but I forgot what it's called now. What's the one you sent me a can of that time?
That was the Brewdog. That was the Centennial Brewdog. It was the British Speedway.
No.
Speed something.
Yeah, British Bird.
It was the one that was the British Airways 100-year anniversary special.
Yeah.
Speed 100 or something.
Speedbird was it? Was it Speedbird?
Speedbird 100. Yeah, that was really nice. I really like that. You can't find that now.
No,
It's
it was like
literally
a
that
one-off
was a
thing,
totally
wasn't it?
limited edition one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. To be honest, I'd probably rather. I mean, like, I'd probably go for something like a Hop House 13, which is probably frowned upon because it's made by Guinness. If I had to drink like a lagery type beer, or I guess maybe something. I don't mind. I just don't buy me a Foster's. Like if you're gonna don't buy me a Foster's or a Carling. Do you know what I mean? Like
No.
give me a kind of Heineken extra cold if you have to, but. Like I think when it comes to lagers, anything that you can get 12 for a tenner for,
Yeah.
like I'm probably just not going to enjoy it. Like if you pop a can and it smells like a pack of ham, like I'm out.
For me, I think they just taste like, when you get peas in water, garden peas in the tins in water. They poured the juice out and fizzed it up. It tastes like garden pea. I call it pea juice lagers. It's not my thing at all. I don't know why people drink
But some
it.
lagers are nice. I'd rather a pilsner. Like if you got a good proper pilsner or a because what I mean, like the Cloudwater pilsner I've got is really nice. It's quite a hoppy pilsner. Or yeah, I
I
think
suppose
most of
if
the
you think
cheaper
of a
lagers, like a
Bavarian
Corona with
lager,
lime's all right.
a Bavarian lager, that's not the same sort of lager that you get over here. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Sean and all that, he drinks all them, like the wheat beers and all the lagers. Lager's not the same. I don't think it has the same meaning as it does over there in Germany or certain places. But it's not for me. I see lager as a swear word, really. It's not a word I like. But am I a snob? I don't know. Tequila is good for getting you wrecked quickly. I know that from experience. Ouch. Mate, this sounds like there's a story
It takes
in
you
that one
beyond
as
the
well.
point of not. It takes you beyond the point of being pissed, though, doesn't it? It's like that's why I always say. So if someone gets you a tequila, I might as well just call the cab now because it kind of it puts in it almost ends the night. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I guess we're going home then. If
Yeah.
the tequilas
I
are out,
remember
I guess we're going home soon.
I was out with my wife and her sister and her partner and one of her friends, and the friend's boyfriend was there, and he said, "Come on, Carl, let's get we're drinking. Okay, I'll have a drink. Cheers." And he came back with some kind of I can't remember what it was. Some sort of shot things. Didn't smell very nice. He says, "Yeah, you got to down that beer, man, and drink this down." To be honest with you, mate, I don't mind getting drunk, but I prefer doing it, enjoying it rather than just downing a beer. And he says, "Oh, you're not a real man if you can't down a shot." I said, "Well, in that case, I'd rather not be a man." Personally, I see it as I've got more confidence in myself not to drink that sort of stuff than. Like say you down one or two of them, and then you're out for night. It's ruined your night, or you're in the bathroom puking up everywhere, whatever.
Oh, 100%. There's been a few occasions where I've literally just smashed a shot to the side of my face.
Yeah.
I'm like that. Oh yeah, whoa. Because I just find if I'm in a really good level of being drunk and I'm merry, I'm buzzing, I'm having a good time, I've got banter,
You just relax.
I
It's
don't need to
fantastic.
go to that. I don't
No.
need to go further.
I
Like
agree.
I'm happy where I'm at. Like
Yeah.
so someone's like, "Oh, drink that. You got to drink that down it. I'm like, "Oh, all right, let's all at the same time then."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then I go that.
As if you have to pretend.
Just to give good
I'm
effect.
just, I mean, it's like if it was
because it's just
a nice whiskey that I like, and they think, "Go on, Carl, we're gonna have load these and throw it down." I wouldn't. Just you're some kind of wuss and all that. Yeah, I don't like that sort of mentality on it. You're down in beer just for the sake of. It's like when you watch these American films, they always seem to have a shot and then a beer, whatever drink, and then a shot. That's not enjoying a drink. That's just getting wasted and then just not being able to know what you did the next day.
I think when you're in your 20s and you can sort of do that, you can do that on a 2 nights on a trot basis. But I mean, I'm 38 now. Like if I drink on a Friday, I'm
50
still
this
probably
year.
ruined on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like it's like, oh God, I'm not doing that for a while.
No, but I mean, even
I think
in my 20s, I don't think I did plenty of times. I've stayed at people's house and I'm like thrown up in the bedroom. Not something I'm proud of, but do you know what I mean? In your 20s, you're inexperienced, you do that sort of stuff, but it's not something I really enjoy. I enjoy drinking, but it's more like I enjoy the social aspects of it. Having a few, so you kind of you let your guard down a little bit, just to basically, I'm more likely to get up and do the karaoke and dance around and go up to some stranger and start dancing with him, have more fun. But then when you start getting you're stumbling over and you're slurring, that's not fun for me. Just not how it should. Anyway, that ends the model lessons with Carl. Let's go.
God. Let me just see if my wife wants to watch something on the laptop or the tablet because she's on the couch. And
I'm
think
sorry,
she
my
might wanna
friend.
watch
I
TV. Give me a
apologise.
second.
Sorry, I forgot the name of your wife. What's the name? Dan, what's your wife's name? I have forgotten. Oh, we need to hear you. We do need to hear you. No. Hello.
Hi.
There we go.
We really need to learn how to turn this microphone back on and off. Megs. Megan. One of those.
Smeg. That's
Meg.
nice.
Meg.
Yes. Meg, I apologise for taking your husband away from you for a few hours. Or if you're anything like my wife, she would probably appreciate it and send you a bottle of champagne in celebration. But not everyone's the same as my wife. You know, sometimes they want to spend time with their husbands. So I apologise for keeping you. We have waffled on for a long time, and that's totally Dan's fault, not mine. Because I've not.
Sorry, my bad.
I know, so you should do. We'll read these comments, Dan, and then maybe we should go to the Flat Cat Friday competition. Do you not reckon? So let's have a look at these comments.
Yeah. Cut to the drawer, and then I can get on the couch with the wife and watch some telly. That'd be cool.
Yes. Well, I want some food. I'm ready for my tea now. Casamigos, what? And Terramana are my favourites. I am a neat kind of guy. Casamigos.
That sounds like a tequila, right? Is that a tequila?
It must be. What's Tom saying? Dan, get a special brew. Tell you what, Tom, I remember my dad when he was alive.
Do they still exist?
Special brew. Is it Tennant's special brew? That tastes like treacle. But
yeah, I think it was Tennant's. It was Tennant's. Was it Tennant's
yeah.
special brew? There was two. It was Carlsberg Super, wasn't it? There was a couple on the market that were like savage.
I didn't mind that one if it was a special brew or the Carl. It was either them. I think Tennant's special or the Carlsberg. It was like 400%, wasn't it? My dad said, "You need to try it, lad." I'm not lager. I'm not touching it, and I thought, not too bad. I could drink that. I do admit. It was a special brew.
It was Carlsberg special brew. Carlsberg was the special brew. And I think it was Tennant Super.
Tennant Super, yes. Tennant Super. I think that was the one I had. The Bearded Air Gunner. You gents have a great day. I've got stuff to address. Be safe. Mr. Air Gunner, you be safe as well. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Oh, the second. What's the second one in?
I keep logging. There we go. There's a Tennant.
Yeah, it's a Tennant Super. Yeah. The proper alky drink.
7.5%, and then you had your Carlsberg Special Brew, which is available on Amazon now, and low prices on Special Brew, UK free delivery apparently.
Wow.
And then you go onto it, and it's £41 for 24 Prime. Arrives on Tuesday. Checking out.
Wow. I mean, this is 7.2, so we're not there now.
That's the thing. A lot of these craft beers are really, really strong now. Like, what was it I had once? I think it was the Ghost Deer by Brewdog that was 28%. I was it's ridiculous.
Dear me.
And then there was one I had in a craft beer place in Germany. It was called Barrel Runner at 12.1.
Yeah. So if you're
and
not
then
one of
what did I have? What did I have? It was a limited edition Brewdog. I think it was called Semi-Automatic Hippie. And it was, I was gutted when I drank it, right? While I find it, I got given it as a present, and it was all right. It was nice.
A semi-automatic hippie.
Yes, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, so it was one of the ones from the Brewdog AGM, I think it was. So it was a limited edition. I'm just trying to find the details. It was a farmhouse saison ale, and it was okay. Like, I drank it and I was like, it's okay. Don't get you wrong. I wouldn't want to drink lots of it, right? I found it. I was like, let me have a look to see if I can find it, because it was limited edition. It wasn't available. 14 bids, £37 on eBay.
Right. Wow.
I should have just put it on eBay and not drank it, because I drank it. I was like, that is not 37 quid worth of beer. This is like, wow.
I remember I paid £25 for a bottle of it was an ale. I can't remember what a bottle's roughly like. It was
like 750 ml.
Yeah, 750 ml bottle. It's like a longer bottle. £25 it was for one. I had to throw it away. It was a sour beer. It was
Oh,
disgusting.
savage!
I had a few.
You see some. I went to the Brewdog
Disgusting.
in Oxford Street, and they have like a fridge, and it's full of non-Brewdog or Brewdog collaboration beers. They've obviously got
Okay.
all the taps on and all the Brewdog
Yeah,
beers, but they had a
cool.
fridge with loads of random beers in. And I think that there was a £40, the most expensive bottle I saw, was £40 for a 750ml. I think it was imported from Sweden. It was one of the Scandinavian,
Yeah.
but 40 odd pounds. And I think it was a
Wow.
porter or something like that. And I was like, who is spending 40 quid
£40.
on a quart-sized bottle of beer? Like,
Yeah. No.
Jeepers creepers. Like,
The
nuts,
Sultan of
nuts.
Brunei drinks porter. That's the only person who's going to be paying for that, isn't it? For the drink like that. 40
It's
pounds,
craziness.
that's ridiculous. Right, let's go to these. I'm going to find the flat cap thing. I'll tell you what I could do. I've not done for a while. And Jason agreed. He was talking about tequilas, and I'm going to play as a tune because I've not played any tunes. Dan, you've just waffled all day, mate. You've not stopped. I've not been able to get a word in edgeways. My apologies for going on.
Sorry, man.
We'll play. Well, I got a few tunes that were kind of, I thought it was a bit topical with the weather over there. It's been a bit windy, 120 odd miles an hour winds. So we'll play this one. It's Kunika is a group, Kuinka, Kunika, and this one's called Howl. So we'll give this one a go while I have a look at my entries.
Will you come down through your window and find me in the street? I've been dying for some company and trying to meet you. We made it through the winter and kept our bodies warm with a heater that we built from parts we carried through the snowstorm. The frost on our bones has cleared off, leaving our lungs to go. We're high at the moon and we will move on.
I know that guy.
Of the winding creek of whiskey hole in early light, and when we crash through the floorboards with the sleeping ghosts and owls before we throw in the towel, raise our arms to the sky and from the sky we're tiny vessels tangled up in blue, so my limbs are just as useful when they're tangled up in you. To raise the dead and all the voices in your head will howl at the moon and we will move all night. Float the winding creek of whiskey hole in early light, and when we crash through the floorboards with the sleeping ghosts and owls before we throw in the towel, raise our arms to the sky and at the moon and we will move all night. No, there's nothing good we get that comes from putting up a fight. We've got days and days, or maybe just right now, darling. Put your hand in mine, raise your arms to the sky and
No, there we go. That was Kunika Howl. And I know it's saying Howl at the Moon, but I was giving it more the,
Howl at the
howling
Moon.
because of the wind.
Or howling gales. Yeah, that was
Exactly.
nice. That was nice. Nice bit of country vibe.
Indeed. Well, I've got a lot of these are kind of folk vibe. That one's kind of a bit slow. The next one was very slow, but we chatted too much to play all my songs. And 34, I'm still not caught up on numbering them all. Oh, I have. I'm there now. 34, 35, 35, 36. Again, we've lost kind of a lot of entries on people. We used to go, the minimum would be about 50, and now it's kind of about 30, which I'm not happy about, but I don't know whether it's because of, the COVID has stopped people coming online and doing stuff, or I don't know what it is.
I think the Facebook algorithms are changing quite a bit as well. Is that I think a lot of groups are struggling to come up on people's feeds. It's just Facebook just changing everything all the time. I think I'm guilty of missing quite a lot when it comes to Facebook chats and things like that. It's hard to keep up with a lot of it as well.
I know you're guilty of missing out on the old bearded banter, mate. You're a master craftsman, and I miss you a lot. I don't see a lot of you, which is sad. You make me sad.
I've been quite so for the last 4 weeks, especially. I've been decorating a house. So all of my spare time has been going into painting the house from top to bottom, redoing a lot of bits and pieces. And do you know what? I haven't actually even had my phone anywhere near me, and it's been really nice. Like, it's actually been quite a nice break from the digital madness. It's been good for my mental health to take a step back from the digital, because when you're involved in quite a few groups and doing stuff predominantly on Facebook communities, it can take over quite quickly, and it's actually nice to take a step back and just have a bit of a digital detox. And I think doing this decorating has really given me a nice break. So I will be back in. I think sometimes, COVID's hard.
I totally understand that, mate. And I never pressure you to come in by, because I know what it's like. I have my mental health issues as well, so I know what it's like you need that space, and especially, like you say, when you're involved in a few groups. But you've just kind of started your own group as well. If you wanted to say a little bit about that, I don't know how involved you are with it.
Beard mail. So the beard mail, I think it was just something a little bit different as well. I think it was one of those groups that sort of, I don't even really know kind of why it kind of came about at first. It's just a place that wasn't really a community in sense of how the kind of beard groups that we've got quite a few of, which are doing a great job of what they do. This one is strictly about beard mail. So there's kind of no rules. There's beard owners in there. There's beard care owners and people posting their products and what's going out, and there's people posting pictures of just what they receive. So it really is just post pictures of beard mail. It's kind of helps independent beard care companies and anyone really just promote their products. One thing at the moment that I've kind of really noticed, and I find it quite sad actually, in not just the beard world, but in various other things, you get a lot of people who get scarcity mindset, and they don't want to share business because, heaven forbid, you should steal one of my customers. And there's so many beard care companies out there. There's so many people with beards but everyone's like, oh no, I can't. Oh, these are my customers. And do you know what? Sometimes, there's so many people out there, and I always say one of the reasons why we don't have masses of ambassadors. I've never really pushed our ambassador program because I don't want someone to just be completely 100% honourable to Rune Silk. Like, I'll put some Mariner Jack in my beard. I've got some OPs, I think that there's room out there. It's the same as other people coming into the beard world. I've helped them with advice, or
I know
just
you
help
give
them
advice
behind
to
the scenes.
companies coming up. Yeah, you have. I've seen you
So
doing it.
for me, whereas a lot of people, they wouldn't help because they'd be like, oh no, you're a potential customer, you're potentially going to take food off my table. But I'm like, look, come on, there's so much room in this industry for cool stuff. Like, if you're going to produce something awesome, like, I'll help you out, like, for sure. If you've got a cool brand and you've got a cool idea, like, I'll help you. But and I think it's quite sad that so many people won't. So I think just from my own experience, that's one of the reasons why I guess I am like how I am. So with beard mail, long story short,
No matter what your mail is that you got, where it's from, post it.
post it. Yeah, if you like it and you think, I think if it gets to the point where it gets a bit too much like a promotional platform,
Yes, of course. There's a difference between
then we'll start to rein it down a bit. Yeah, because it's more for beard mail. Like, if you've got a few bits that you're saying have got all this stuff going out today. Yeah, absolutely.
I get it.
So
I totally understand it, mate. Because sorry, cutting you off short. Then I agree because the part of bearded the part when I set up Banter Towers, which is gone now, we're back onto beard banter. It was about all people could come together and share their likes, no matter what it would be. But I found out there was a lot of resistance from other beard groups. They didn't want to say, "Oh yes, I don't want to talk about that company," because then all my I'm assuming that all their followers would leave here and go to that group, which is not true. So for me, I would I do the Team Tuesday. I'll mention another group, go and check it out. You can be a member of this group, but you can be a member of that group, and we're all different. We've got some people. There's some groups out there that just copy others, but for the most part, they have their own idiosyncrasies, and why not go and enjoy that? And why not enjoy this and enjoy that? Why not share it? The world's a big place. There's enough space for us all to have our things, our areas now, groups. But for me, I wanted to make it part of a community. The bearded community is just that. Whether you're a member of this group or that group, there's no reason why you can't come and say hello in this, in the other group or whatever. But I found a lot of resistance. Me wanting to share them, and say, do you want to give a sticker out for your group in one of my, not on a Flat Cat Friday, but on another post, similar sort of thing. So it's advertising you. But a lot of them said no, I'd rather not. Joining me on the Sunday, we'll talk about your club. No, I'd rather not. They're all happy enough to come in and say, advertise that. Oh yeah, come and see me here. But they're not too happy about saying, well, hang on, I don't want. Carl, I don't want you in there saying anything, or maybe people find you. Do you know what I mean? It destroyed me a little bit. It kind of lost that camaraderie and community feel within the beard group. As part of my group, because I've been, doing my own stuff. But I do believe there's room for everyone, and I've no problem.
I think if you're monetizing a group heavily, then I understand that mindset. Like, if you're reliant on your audience to generate an income somehow, then I can see why maybe people might get annoyed. But if it's a free group to enter, then just it doesn't matter, does it? Like it's a group. You put your content out, people engage with it, they don't engage with it. So I think so. Yeah.
Oh, can we hold the phone a minute, because I need to do this? Well, there's two things I need to do. My man crush is in the room. We need to acknowledge that. Thomas, I don't wear hats. That's why I didn't enter. Thomas, I'm sure you've got a piece of paper. I'm sure you've got a tea towel. Stick that on your head and take a photograph of that. That counts in a Flat Cat Friday. It's only called Flat Cat Friday because it has to be called something. And I'm a flat cat man. I purposely wore my Mickey Mouse hat today, so it wasn't a flat cap, to show that other caps are available. But it doesn't matter what. It can be a rubber duck from your bath. Stick that on your head. Take a photograph with something on your head, and that enters you into the competition. So please get involved. Don't worry about wearing hats. But nobody looks silly in a hat, Tom. I want you to post a photograph of you in bearded banter, and we'll have a look in her dress and see what we think you would look like with hats. Or if you do wear like a trucker cap or a snapback, stick them on. Let's see. Gareth, I'm struggling to talk now. I've had 2 cans of 7.2% alcohol and no food yet. But there you go. Only stick to one bit brand. Yes, right. Try as many brands as you can. If Britain decided to open up a museum of beard brands, then Gareth would be the manager extraordinaire, because I think he's got all the merch, all the brands, everything out there. He's part of it is because every competition he enters, he seems to win it. He better not win this one, but he does. He wins all the.
See, and I've actually said about Gareth before. I was like, I hope no one ever tries to like snatch him up as an ambassador, because he is a beard brand ambassador through and through, and I love it because the fact that he does get so excited about other products.
Yes.
And that's exactly how it should be, right? If you love beard stuff, try stuff. Like obviously go out and buy some Rune Silk right now, because obviously we have some really amazing beard butters, and absolutely, if you've not tried it, include us in that circle of trying other products.
And I'll tell you what, Dan,
but
you have
yeah,
some quality
absolutely.
products. Sorry for cutting you off. You have quality products, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You have the amazing knack of kind of finding a niche and finding the name for your products and linking them to, the sense that you've got: air, fire, earth, all that kind of stuff. You had an amazing knack, and I don't think you've got a bad scent out there. You've scents I prefer to others. Do you know what I mean? But all the ones that you've got, I think they're all fantastic. You've done really well there, and it's a quality product
Thanks,
as well.
man.
You have got quality products on it. I think this was called back to that silk roll. Was that one that you went to that kind of next level and you wanted to do more of a premium brand product? Was that one of them? I could be wrong there, but I know you was on about doing that a while ago, and I had assumed that Silk Road was the first of them.
Yeah, so Silk Road was the first one that we tried to create something like very different. I mean, I don't think I'm the first, but I'm definitely one of the first, especially amongst the independent brands, the smaller smaller batch brands, to play around with things like with 9 essential oils in a scent. I think that there's many out there that will make really nice scents with 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. But with Silk Road, I just wanted to really push the boundaries and try and see. I had an idea in my head. So those of you who want to go out and make beard products, apparently in the scent world, in perfumery, odd numbers are better than even numbers. I've got scents with 4 in, I've got scents with 3, I've got scents with 5, I've got scents with 9. But so I wanted to try something with sort of 9. So 3 scents for the base, 3 scents for the mid, and 3 scents for the top notes.
Wow.
And Silk Road took me 6 months to create. And I have been working on some others. Like I've got loads of these random things at the moment. These are all kind of all little scents that I've been working on. So I've got lots and lots and lots. This one is something that I've got in the pipeline at the moment. This one has also got 9 essential oils in it. It's quite dark.
Wow.
It smells pretty crazy.
Talking to the Silk Rolls, mate, you're dealing with the 3s and 9s. Very auspicious in the Chinese market. The 3s and 9 as the numbers, they're really good numbers to use. So it worked really well, and that's what I'm saying. I think half the time you do it and you don't even realize that you're making them connections really good. Do you know what I mean? With the Silk Roll 3 cents in there. We need to get on because I need to bring this man before he's gone. Because first I want to say, Tom says,
sorry.
We sound like the vape community and the Facebook groups. I probably agree. I'm not vaping myself, but we do it. And then here it goes. I'm building up to it. I've got to build myself up to this. Richard saying, got Rune Silk Earth Balm in today and given how much my daughter had me playing outside. So, let me go for it again, sorry. In the rain and the wind, the beard held up really well. Really impressive. What more of a compliment could you need from your products, mate? It's good stuff.
Earth is one of my favorite scents as well. I think it's a weird one. It's one of those ones that people, I think initially they wanted to go for fire, fire or water, and I think Earth got very much cast to the sidelines
Just
a little
pushed away.
bit. And I actually think out of the elements, I think it's my favorite.
To be honest, mate, I think you peaked with Revolution. It's a fantastic scent. It's the original and best, as they say. Do you know what I mean? It takes a lot of beating, that one. That beauty. That's a beauty.
Revolution was good, but it's simple 3 scent blend: black pepper, sandalwood, and bergamot. It can't go too wrong with that. And it's one of those ones that when people say, "Oh, what should I try? I don't know what to try." You've got all these different scents. I just say start with Revolution because it's an on the fence scent. It's not. I don't think there's anyone out there that kind of hates it. It's one of those ones that's kind of like. It's just a nice, inoffensive scent. Like fire, you'll love it or you hate it.
Because there's cinnamon in fire, isn't there? Is it fire that's got cinnamon?
And it's quite smoky as well. Like the vetiver and the cinnamon together give it a smoky sweetness. Yeah. And if you like it, you love it, but you also might hate it. And I think that's the frustrating thing for me. I think some people go straight for fire because it's fire. And if that's their first experience of Rune Silk and they don't like it, then they might not try the others, which is annoying because the other elements there's very different.
They can buy samples for it's like less than £2 for the sample of it. So you buy the set, give them all a go. I did mention that the other day. It's a cracking idea that you can buy the small one. And those bottles what you just shown us, those are the size of the sample. So it's not just one application.
They are. So they're 5 ml. and they come
So
in
is
like
it-
these little. They're 195 with free postage each, and they're pretty big bottles. I mean, most people
Yeah.
do a 2 ml sample. I'm going full in. You get a 5 ml beast.
That's a
So
good few.
you know, it's a good
Good few
it's
testing
good
there.
for you to really test it. You've got
Yes.
a good week's worth of testing. you know.
Yes, good. Here we go. Sorry, Dan, for sidetracking away from RuneSock in here. But Lee, you need to listen to this. He's just the man saying it's evening. We'll go through this competition. Evening, sir. Both looking magnificent. Well, if this guy's saying that, Lee BMG, the Beardmaster General, he is my man crush in the build world. I've no qualms about saying that. I've said it before, and I will say it again. He's also saying RuneSock products are incredible. And I agree with that as well.
Thank
Because
you, brother.
you're a sponsor in my group, and I'm only going to allow people in as sponsors that the products I like. Do you know what I mean? Your master craftsman, as I call it. But I will only allow ones in that I think are good. It's not just about there's no monetary exchange between us. It's not like I'm earning for this. It's just people I like, and that's the point as well. It's the person behind it, not just the products itself. I like the products, but the person's a decent guy as well. And that means, and he's got, look at that beard. He's got a cracking beard on him as well. I've said it to him, man. I think you as a champion winning beard there. We do when you've been at competitions. You should have come higher than you.
Needs a bit of a trim though. It's a bit
Needs
messy at the minute. I'm trying to get as much length in as possible for
I'm saying I'm
for
going a
OP's
little bit
one.
out now to get ready for Opie's, and I'll trim it a little bit. But, and we need to say, Lee BNG, I hope you're still here, because, as I've said, this guy is my, and he's got a flat cap on there, which is perfect. He is my beard man crush. But also, I'll say it here now in front of everyone. The new thing, what I'm doing in, Dan, because I mentioned it last night, I think in the group. I'm going to start doing trophies for people that made an impact within the bird world, shall we say. I've given one away out. It was for Chris Talent. That was the man who suffers. He's been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. He's had a hard time. He had a pretty severe fall. He fell into a window in his shop. The window smashed, cut all his face up. It was a very serious situation. But he's dealing with. He has to get checked up every so often to see how far the Alzheimer's has progressed. So he's living through. It's living hell. I don't pretend to understand how people feel. I know people who've had Alzheimer's, so I know what it's like to deal with it. But we awarded him a trophy, the first trophy, and we made him. What I've decided to do now is basically we're making these people that get the trophies. They are. Well, sorry, I've not decided. Lord Banton himself has decided. He's decreed to me that anybody that deserves a trophy shall be a knight at Banter Towers. Chris Talent is the first one.
That's nice,
for his perseverance.
Yeah, nice.
And the second one I want to make a knight is Mr. BMG for his pure presence within the bearding world. As it were. I know he took a rest and kind of gone into the shadows a little bit, but I want to award that man a trophy, a solid. They are solid plastic trophies. Golden in colour. They're amazing. Everybody wants one. They are solid plastic. It costs more to post it than it did actually buy the trophies, but that's neither here nor there. Mr. BMG, he deserves a trophy. He deserves to be a knight within the Banter Towers and in the Bearded Banter group. I will admit, back in the day, he used to have a segment on iBeard Club called the Book of Beards, which I am indeed entered in, but that's kind of gone. So I'm not saying my idea is kind of totally unique. Do you know what I mean? It's not original. So somehow I want to kind of make sure that I acknowledge that. But I want to keep it going. And I want Mr. BMG to be one of the first guys in there. I think he so deserves it. I'm going to try. He's a hard man to get hold of at times, but I will do. At some stage, maybe I can bring him on and can award him his solid plastic gold trophy. Lee, if you read this, please send me a message with your address so I can post it out to you. I might have it, but who am I kidding? He's my man crusher. Of course I've got it. I spy on him regular, but he doesn't need to know that. Do you know what I mean? Shh, not say anything. So that's a new thing, yes. Knights, you can become a knight at Banter Towers, decreed by Lord Banter, just for your general goodiness. I don't know what else to say. That's the new thing that we got going. Right, we need to. Dan, You can't keep me talking all night.
Yeah, let's do let's
What's
do
going
the
on?
draw.
Sorry.
Otherwise, I'm gonna start getting in trouble soon.
Yes.
I think my kids are hungry as well. They want to
Yeah,
eat some
so-
food.
Right. We've got the last entry is Tom at 36. So we've got 36 entries, and this is for the. Have you got it on hand? Have you got it on hand? Can you show them again? Can you show them what they're going to win?
If I'm not
Yes,
lagging,
they
if I'm
go.
not lagging,
The
there it is.
wooden bank card holder. I'm going to say
With fine
36.
money clip as well,
tell you
including
what,
money clip.
and the money clip, money, Miss Money Penny. Play. Do you mind if I play one more tune while I put the numbers into there? You look beautiful, there. Beautiful. One more tune while I put the numbers into the random number generator thing, and then we will do the draw, and Dan can get on with being berated by his wife for staying away too long with a crazy bearded dude like me online. But this is the one. This is called Greatest of All Time, I think. Let's play it and we'll see. Greatest of all time, yes. Settings. Oh. 1 to 367. No. 1 to 36. It's a bit blurred, but you can see that. And the winner will be. I'll call that short. Kingpin, greatest of all time, because I know I myself can feel the daggers that are being shoved into the back of Dan's back there, from his missus in the background. We can just see her feet in the background there. But I apologise to the wife in the back. The name's gone again. What's the name again?
It's Megs. Come on, Megan.
I'll forget.
Easy to
Megan.
remember.
I'm going to remember that. I don't know. Meg, I apologise. I'm sorry for
She won't be able to
keeping
hear
your
you
husband
because you're in here.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Well,
With my
let her
secret
know I
agent
apologise.
earpiece.
So we've got 36 entries. You can't really see because it's green, but there you go. Wow.
Ooh.
For the beard. For the beard.
I mean, you could
know what I
you
mean?
could clip it to your beard if you want. It
You
might
could, I suppose.
be
Yeah,
very comfortable.
that's what a perfect clip for the beard. But
I mean,
yes.
I'll do it with mine and not with the one that's going to go out for the winnings because that would just be weird. Unless you want me to, you know.
Yeah. Now I'll say Lee says he's truly
Hang on, I've gotta
humbled.
get it.
It means a lot. Lee, can you send me your address, please? So I want to post you that trophy out.
It
And
hurts,
can-
so I wouldn't recommend doing it, but
No,
it
it's
definitely
probably
does
not the best
go
when
in.
you're out on the streets. And Lee, can you send me a photo? Because I'm going to start the nights of Banter Towers. I'll do a page with the photos on it. Ouch! That's not clever, mate. That's not clever. That's it. Oh, you've
So
ruined
you
your
get
beard now.
doing
That one
stupid
hair.
stuff on live
That was
TV.
like that made your beard. Look, you've just ruined it now, mate. You've totally ruined your beard.
It's fine. It was a grey one. It can get out.
Hey, leave the grey alone. Tom was saying, nice to see people being recognised for the good they do in this community, which I'm very new
right.
to. Tom, like I said, I want you to post a photo with you with a hat on or without, whichever you prefer. And then we'll talk about what hat kind of suits you. Aaron Lewis Morgan is in the house. Sorry for being late. That's all right. Hey, better late than never. Fashionably late, and he's saying hello. And then Gareth says fire is his favourite. And Richard's saying, oh yeah, we know about that, but the earth. Right, we've got 36 entries. We'll do the spin. We're doing it now, Dan. We're doing it. Hat to the side. Jay saying that might be the one strand that cost you the comp. I agree, Jay. I think it was. That cost you the next comp, mate.
I've got to give you guys a chance, you know.
But what I'm saying, no, don't go there, Dan. What you did, because you clicked in there to show the community your dedication to them, to all the people out there. That's your dedication to the world, isn't it, mate? You know, you suffered the totally destroying your beard from making it to amazing beard to making it just below average with that one hair. But you do that just for them. That's how amazing you are.
I'm definitely going to cry after this.
Yeah.
I can't cry on
No,
live, but I'm definitely
I
going to
can
go
never
and
show
cry
my
in a
face
minute.
again. Right, let's do the spin.
12 hours. Oh.
There we go. My apologies for the colours. I'll have to change it. 24, 2 and 4. 24. So if you're with me, mate, they are the winner chicken dinner of the Rune Silk wooden bank card. And I don't need to show the image of who it is because it was me. I won it. Hooray!
Oh, you didn't even enter either, did you?
I didn't even enter, but I was 24. I don't know how that works. I don't even know how that works, but it's just amazing. Give me a second. 25. Oh, Ross Massa. It was 24. Ross.
Look at the
Matt,
beard
there you
on
go. You
that.
can just about see. Now, what I will do, I'm going to put it on their toes. It's for them to get in touch with Dan. I'll leave some sort of message for them to get in touch with Dan, and Dan can post out the prizes to them. But Ross will be our face for Flat Cap Friday next week. And Dan, I would like to thank you wholeheartedly for joining me. It's nice. You don't join me a lot. We've always had a lot of problems with the old internet connection thing, but it's always a pleasure when you come on, mate. We always have fun. So thank you for joining us. And hopefully we'll see you soon. And
Thanks
thank
for
you
having
so
me.
much for being this week's sponsor, this week's Master Craftsman over in Bearded Banter.
Thank you for having me. Right, anyway, thanks, guys. Hope you've enjoyed today, and I'll catch you in the group. I'm going to go and let my kids take the floor.
Go and grovel to the wife now. And fair play. I'll see you soon.
Take care,
Cheers,
guys.
mate.
Thank you.
Toodles. Let's go. I'm going to read some of these comments as I carry on now. Let's see if it can make me full screen for a minute. He's got. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Richard's saying, congratulations. And Jay, you see, as soon as I told him what you said, he got off. That's your fault. That's your fault, not mine. I'm not to blame. Thomas says, I'll find my wobbly bobble hat out. No, Tom, do you know what I mean? If you don't feel comfortable posting a photograph, then don't do it. We don't want to force you to. It's we're a group where we encourage people to post, go outside their comfort zone. But if you're not ready for that, then don't feel like you have to. And if you don't feel like you suit a hat, don't post it. But if you've got one and you want to say, what do you think? Stick it in there, mate, because I can assure you, I can assure you nobody will be negative to you and, and be offhand, shall we say. What I would say is maybe try this hat, try that hat. We all know in the world we can't guarantee every comment that comes through. Maybe some negative, but I promise I will get rid of them if there's any that are really negative, that just not called for, the kind of trolls that are out there. Here, what do you think? Do a suit of flat cap? I would hope, in all honesty, people say, oh, I know because of so-and-so. Maybe you should try so-and-so. We'll get that. It's about being there for each other. Or, hopefully, I think you can't go wrong with a flat cap. You stick it on and we're like, yes, you suit it. But get comfortable. Post the images in and we'll talk about it. But just post anyway. Just post the photos anyway, because this is your group. I'm just the one who gets told by Lord Banter about what to do. So this is for you to, everyone else post out there, ask the questions and get involved and push your boundaries a little bit. This is why I started on these groups. I started going live because I'm a quiet guy, believe it or not. I'm a shy guy and I want to expand my comfort zone. Get in there now, get in there. But for me, I also want to give back to the community because you saved me through my darkest depression times. Is having a place to go to have a laugh. And Libby MG was one of the major characters in that, and that's why I came on board. I wanted to give a bit back to the community. So for what we can do, what I can do for you, anytime I can do that. Do you know what I mean? That's them 2 cans. They've got to me. I'm too drunk, no food, and too much beer. Thanks, bruv. Have a great week, all. And to you, the Mr. BMG, the man crush extraordinaire. Much love and respect to Dan. Thank you. Yes. All right. I see it. I get it now, Lee. The love and respect goes to Dan because he's gone. Me, not so much. But to Dan, yeah. Tom is saying, I've posted in the group a couple of times already. I'm the one that posts my patchy beard that I'm slowly learning. So I'm sorry, Tom. You may have, and I probably will know it, but because of the image, because I'm looking at this, I am not a bot. I like it, but I'm not. I'm not recognizing the name at the minute. My apologies for that. But we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. Stick some on there. Like I say, tea towel on the head. That'll work next time. So Thomas, my goal is for the next Flat Cap Friday, who's the sponsor next week? I think it's Bigfoot. Is it Banging Beard? I don't know. You'll find out next. You'll find out soon. It's one of them two. Yes, I want you to enter, buddy. Like I say, put a tea towel on your head. Get your own forker. Put him on your head. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be a hat. Anything on your head. Just put something on your head and take a photograph. Gotta go. Thank you for the honour, bro. Really means a lot. See you soon. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for joining us, Lee. It means a lot. You know it means a lot. So I love you, brother. It means a lot to me. Tom is saying, I go by Tom on Facebook, not Thomas, which don't help. Well, there you go. Yeah, people have all these different names. It confuses me. Right, we got to finish now. I'm so hungry. I need some food. We're going to finish off. I'm going to play the last song. It isn't called the last song. And this is Costa Carter. You'll have heard it. Feel free to go. See you next time. Please join us next Sunday for Sunday Fun Day. It would be on a Sunday, not on a Saturday. In a couple of weeks, the 9th of March, I'm doing a thing for a charity for cancer, leukemia. I forgot what it's called, leukemia and something else charity. I'm doing part of a 24-hour post. Please, if you can join me, it's going to be on Wednesday. Come and join us for that. I'll tell you more about it when I know. And thank you for joining. You make me. I appreciate you all. This, by the way, if you don't know, because I can't do that. To make the heart. And I find that's a bit like Teenage Girl, isn't it? Or like K-pop, Korean, hi, Japanese sort of thing. This is the same thing. It's a heart shape if you get it there like that. So that's me giving the heart symbol to, like the love symbol to you. That's what that is. Here we go with a bit of Kingpin. We're going to finish off now with the Kingpinist. The last song, Costa Carter, Lucky. Love you all. I'll see you soon. Big hugs from Forker.
What could I say? What could I say? What could I say to convince you?
He just won't give the hugs up.
What could I say? What could I say? What could I say to convince you? You're the closest to perfect that I've ever seen. What could I say? What could I say? What could I say to convince you?
I better write down who won before I forget.
Did I get so lucky? I'll never know. But I know what I got, and I won't let go. Every chance I get, gonna let you know that. I know I'm the lucky one. Lucky your heart's mine to hold. There's nothing I could ever do to deserve you.
Thank you for joining me.
There's nothing I could ever do to deserve you.
We've got more to give away.
That I'm such a bad guy. You're
See you next time. Love you all. You mean the world. Bye bye. Toodles.